So first of all, I'm going to explain the code in Arduino and also the pseudocode, as you can see. So first, the problem says a band carries objects of two different colors. The conveyor belt has a presence sensor that stops the motor when it detects the arrival of an object. Subsequently, it determines its color and based on the result, it stores it in the section of its respective color, resuming the advance of the band. A display should show the count of objects by color. So, in the pseudocode, in the loop, first we have that the motor is always activated as the LED one is off and also the LED 2. So the LED 1 is the LED of black objects and LED 2 is the LED of yellow objects. After that, a red infrared sensor position the LCD cursor at 0,0, print on LCD black object, position the LCD cursor at 0,1 and print on LCD yellow object. So these uh, uh, instructions are always at the beginning of the code. So if this condition accomplish this, for example, infrared sensor greater than 830 and infrared sensor less than 840, it's going to accomplish all these like activities, and it's the same but with different conditions, with different range of values, with the yellow objects. So once we have the pseudocode, we can do the code in Arduino. So here we have a library for the LCD, the LCD pins, the the pins of the motor, the LED 1, LED 2, the infrared sensor, some variables like to store the data of the sensor, and some variables in which we are going to store the count of black objects and yellow objects. So inputs, outputs, the size of the LCD, and as I already said before, here we have these instructions, the for the motor, the LEDs, and other instructions. And here we have uh, uh, like the conditions for each color. So in a moment we are going to see how it works in a physics way. That's it.
My name is Valeria Saray.
And my name is Jesus Ramirez. So we are going to explain and we are going to show you the results of the physics way about this project. So let's see what happened in the experimental way. So here we have the circuit. So in this case, we use obviously an Arduino, an LCD, a potentiometer, and two LEDs, a green one and a red one, We also use a motor, a battery, and the infrared sensor. So we can see when an object black appears in the conveyor band, the red LED is going to turn on. So when a yellow object appears on the band, well, on the sensor, the the green LED is going to turn on. So first we are going to do a demonstration with the sensor. So before we turn on the motor, we are going to check if with the sensor with an object. So when we put an object, the red LED is going to turn on, and in the LCD is going to appear the number of objects that the sensor detects. So let's see. So if I put a black box in the sensor, the red LED turn on, and you can see that appears a one in the LCD. So let's do the same, but with the yellow box. So I put the yellow box, and it's going to turn on the green LED. So now I'm going to put a black box on the band, and as you can see, the sensor detects the box. The red LED turns on, and it appears on the LCD. And now I'm going to put a yellow box on the band, and let's see what happened. And as you can see, the sensor, the green LED turns on, and it appears on the LCD. Finally, I'm going to put again the black box to see if it appears on the LCD. You can see that the red LED turns on, and it appears in the LCD.